Today, we will be showing you how to create this miniature antique style bench in 12th scale using our new kit called Janice. This kit has everything you need to assemble and paint your own new tiny bench. You can find this kit on our website, lovethelittle.house.com.
In the kit, you're going to get the backboard piece, the seat, which consists of two pieces that we're going to be gluing together. And you're going to get, this is the support for the legs, these are the legs, and then this is the front detail piece. You're going to get some wood glue. You're going to get the paint color of your choice. So you can either get, what's that, mint, cream, pink, teal, lavender, or black. And these are all chalk paints. So here we're going to use mint. That's the color we're going to use. Okay, and then you'll get a toothpick and sandpaper and a paintbrush. So the first thing we're going to want to do is glue these together because we're going to need them nice and tight. And the glue that I put in these little containers is wood glue. Okay, I'm going to put these together. Thing you can use that I use for a lot of my projects is these 1, 2, 3 blocks. And those work great. So while the bottom piece is drying, I'm going to sand all of my edges so that they are nice and smooth. Okay, now that's set for a few minutes. Just so you know, this bench measures about 6 inches. And then the width, whoops, is about 1.5 inches wide. Okay, so now we are going to glue the seat to the back of the bench. So these two pieces. Okay, so this is like almost dry, not quite. I put a little bit of glue right in there in the seam just to make sure. I'm going to work now on getting the legs on while this is continuing to dry. So we're going to very carefully flip this over. I'm going to work on the legs. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to put 2 pieces and glue them together. So we're going to do this for 4 legs. So on the white part, Once you've got these glued, we're gonna want to figure out where this is going to be. This is going to be the brace that holds all of the legs together. So we're going to need to figure out where on here you're going to want your brace to be. So let's get a pencil here. So let's line up all of your pieces of wood, the white sides up, because that's the side that's going to be glued up against. And then we're going to do it like kind of low. You want it kind of low. So that looks pretty straight. Hold this and then go up just a little bit. Okay. So first things first is I'm going to put this on this front apron piece, and I was testing it out and realized I was doing it backwards, so we're going to just do it now. Let's flip that back over. These pieces that we marked, and these pieces are going to go on the top, and they're going to face in, and they're going to face, as we glue them in, they're going to face each other, because there are markers for where this is going to go. So I'll show you. Okay, so this goes on the top, and we're going to glue down here. Oh, and actually, I'm going to glue this part too. Okay, see that? So this is going to go right here. Right on the very edge, and then up against this. And you want to make sure your leg is straight so you don't have a wonky bench. See? Let's do this side. Again, you're going to have the one you marked is going to go on the top, facing in, and we're going to glue the bottom. Okay, so the glue is not quite dry yet, but it's had time to just kind of get settled. So, like I said, this is going to go here. So we want to measure where the back legs are going to go. We're going to mark right here. This is where the back leg is going to go. And then right here, this is where the back leg is going to go. And we're going to need these legs, then we're going to glue this support system for the legs. Okay, again, this is going to be on the ground, so this is going to be glued here, and this needs to face inside. So when we glue them, they're at the same, we can measure. We want this right on the edge. that dry. Now that has to really, really dry. So we're gonna walk away. Okay, now that everything is pretty much dry, this is what your little bench is gonna look like. So what we wanna do now is we wanna glue this in here, and we're gonna glue it to where those little marks are, and that should make it pretty even. Pinch that side. All right, and it looks pretty straight. So we're just gonna hold this and let that glue kind of catch. So what I've done is I just added a little bit of glue to each corner, and then I added a little bit of glue, try and be in frame here, each corner on the top to make it stable. So we're gonna do 3 pieces in the back, and we're gonna do 3 pieces in the front. So we're gonna start with where the middle is, and we're not gonna let a cat interfere with the video. Here is the halfway mark. So we are gonna glue the front right there. And then we are gonna glue the bottom. And it's just gonna go straight down. Actually, I need some on the front too. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put this right here, and it's going to be right. Make sure that's centered. There's a little space. I'm going to take a little glue. I'm going to put a little glue right here, and then I'm going to put one back here on the back end of it. The other 2 pieces I think we can probably just eyeball. We're going to do one there, and we're gonna do one there. We're gonna do the back pieces now. And you're gonna get paper clay. Let's warm it up, and then we'll roll it out, and then we're gonna glue it and let it dry. And then once everything is all dry, the paper clay and the glue, then we're gonna go and paint it, and then we're gonna put wax over it. We want it to just go over it to give it a little depth, but we don't want it to be too much bigger than the edge, just slightly. Okay, I think that looks about right. If you can look at the, I think that's a good, it's just slightly bigger. I'm gonna cut a piece, put glue on here. Edge. Okay, just to the edge there. Let's see if we can get a little better view. Let's put the snake there. It's gonna go. I'm gonna cut it right where the bench ends. Now we're gonna do this little curve right here. We guesstimate it to be like there. Take this. Oops, let's do this. Flatten it. There. Make sure it's even. It's just giving it a little more depth. If it cracks a little bit, just need a little water. Here's that water. Get water on there. And we should be able to just. There you go, smooth it out. There we go. I'm having a hard time getting my finger in there is the problem. There we go. Just fatten that back out a little bit. Okay. Everything is pretty much dry, maybe not 100%, but I have no patience, so we're just gonna paint this. So we're gonna use the mint, and like I said, if it's too thick, we're gonna add some water, but see how it looks. what we have left to do now is the paint has dried. I did basically 2 coats. Is we're going to do the wax. I just like to rub it on. And the wax, what it'll do is it will seal the chalk/clay paint. Because if you don't seal it, then if it gets wet, it could get damaged, and the paint will become basically like paint again. So you want to make sure that you wax it. So I included in this kit a white wax, so it gives it that antique look. You should actually let this dry like overnight. I didn't, because I have to get this done because I have so many other things that I have to film and get done. So I'm kind of on a time crunch, so we are just gonna go ahead and seal her up. You could use a paintbrush to do this, but I don't know. I just like to use my fingers. I don't know why. We're not rubbing it off, we're rubbing it in. Rubbing it into the paint. And then when the wax dries, it'll become really soft and buttery, and you can buff it after it sets. And this wax goes a long way. Be kind of gentle on the legs because they are very delicate. Okay, we'll let this set overnight, and then I will take pictures of it in the morning when the wax has had a chance to kind of settle into the paint, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow.
Please check out our new website. Alongside this Janice kit we showed you today, we have many other kits for sale with more to come. We also have supplies for sale and free digital downloads. I hope to see you on there. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.